Testing 1, 2, 3. We're live on Amazon. No, we're not on live on Amazon. We're live on YouTube. Let's see. We're going to talk about Amazon Influencer Program. We're going to let people give some time for people to show up. I'm going to put up a little volume here. All right. How's everything sounding here? I know there's a big delay over here. All right, that's good. All right, good, very good. So we're live. Hey, welcome. So I'm going to try and keep up in the chat. If you're here, welcome. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about the Amazon Influencer Program. It's going to take me a minute to get into it. I want to put that up to a decent level so I can hear it. I want this on. Now I'm getting into it. Welcome to the live stream. All right, here we go. So we're going to talk about a few things today in the live stream. We're going to talk about Amazon brand deals. We're going to talk about deep linking. You know about deep linking? Well, I got some news for you about deep linking. Did you hear about the new vanity metric? The new vanity metric at Amazon called Amazon Stars. And where did you land? Hey, what's up, here? The gun snob is here. Welcome. So I was going to say, where did you land in the vanity metric on the star level? Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or there's a diamond that they don't even mention. There's a diamond level. If you're one of the chosen few, there's a diamond level. I know you guys think the music is loud sometimes, but I need it to get pumped. It's freaking 10:30 at night. Here we are, So what else we got going on? We're talking about the Amazon stars. We're talking about Amazon stealing your content. Stick with me because I'm going to talk about it. They sent out emails, and if you check the updates to Creator Connections, all right, it's kind of fishy. And I've heard over the years what kept me from working with FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon, and starting my own brand on Amazon and getting an Amazon store was I kept hearing Amazon would steal people's stuff. You get a product, you get a store, you get a product, let's say a charging cable, and you start selling it to become a bestseller, and Amazon would copy it and undercut you, and you wouldn't make any money, and then they would hide your listing and put their listing, the basic listing, up there, and they would suppress sellers, the little guy, right? The little guy, right? So that's why I never got into that. So now that I'm seeing this horrific thing that they might be doing or might be thinking of doing by stealing our content, I don't put it past them because I've seen them do it before. Okay, I've seen them do it before, and that's them stealing your content. We're going to talk about that, so stick around for that. We're going to talk about reselling products. Okay, we're talking about it's garage sale season. So it's time to get all that stuff that you've been getting from the Amazon Influencer Program, or if you're in the TikTok affiliate program, TikTok creator program, TikTok shops. Well, I'm not sure. I'm a TikTok shop creator, right? I don't know if it's the same for everybody. Some people are just creators. Some people are just TikTok shops. I'm a TikTok shop creator. It's a little bit, so that's what I am. But we could talk about that too, and of course, Walmart creator. We could talk about YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you're an Amazon affiliate, you need to start one. We're going to talk about that. If you ask some questions about that, you need to ask. Very important to get a YouTube channel for your copyright rights, right? So make sure that you own your own stuff, and that's going to be very important when we talk about Amazon stealing your stuff. And of course, the Facebook groups. Do you guys use Facebook groups? How do you use Facebook groups? I have a couple of Facebook groups. I have one that I'm active in that I use. That's mine that I use to generate. Amazon influencers are in there, and Amazon sellers are in there, and agents are in there, and brands and stuff. And so we're trying to help both in that group. So do you have a group, or do you have a favorite group that you go in to get advice from that you want to share and let everybody know what group that you're in, and maybe they could get into it too. All right. So hey now. So now anyway, so the first thing we're going to talk about, right? We're going to check the systems. We check the systems. Amazon brand deals. You got to build that contact list. All right. So here's the problem. All right. Now, Amazon owns your content. You signed a declaration, right, a disclosure saying that Amazon owns anything you upload to Amazon is their property. It's not yours, right? It's their property. They can use it in ads, and you agree to you. They can use it in ads. They can use it anywhere they want to use it, with the understanding, at least it was my understanding, that my link would still be there, and I would still get credit, even though it's a small percentage, 1% or so. I would still get that little bit of a carrot, right? We're not sure if that's happening, with Creative Connections with the new thing that popped out. But, so you got to build that Rolodex. In the old days, it was a Rolodex, right? Where you kept everybody. Now in business cards, you have a business card sleeve and you put all the business cards in the Rolodex. Now you have, contact list. Hey, my wealthy habits are here. Hey, Jim, what's going on? Yeah, this is what the thing is, buddy. Okay, Cameron, right? This is what I can't share. I can't share. I thought it was Cameron. I thought it was you, man. So I can't share Amazon's back office stuff. But if you go to the terms and conditions, I'll read it to you because I got it pulled up over here. I'm not going to share it. All right. Give me a second for it to load up here. All right. So Creative Connections Associates Policy. Okay. Now, if you go down to section 4, all right, license. Okay. Now it says subject to the limitations described in this section 4, Creator grants Amazon a non-exclusive, irreversible, worldwide, fully paid up, royalty-free license for the maximum duration of protection available under applicable law in all languages to do the following in connection with the Creative Connections program: use, copy, reproduce, distribute, transmit, perform, and display the creator content or in connection with the Creator Connections site or any other websites or any other point of presence, mobile applications, browser integrations, social account, service or feature, blah, 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 blah. But then it comes down to sub-licensing, where it says Amazon can sub-license any of the foregoing rights to third parties in connection with the Creative Connections program. For example, to operate a website owned by Amazon, subject to third parties' compliance with the restrictions set forth in this section 4, which means their Amazon store. That means that they're going to sell potentially they're going to sell your content to the brands, and the brands are going to be able to use your content on their store, Amazon websites, right? And they're going to be able to use your stuff. At least that's the way I'm reading it, right? That's the way I'm reading it. Now, as I said earlier in the stream, that that if you brought a product, if you have a store and you brought a product to Amazon, and let's say it's a charging cable, charging block, a charging station, and you become a bestseller with that product, Amazon's going to copy that product and make it an Amazon basic product and undersell you and put you out of business. And they do that all the time to the little guy. Start talking to people in groups, right? Not FBA. FBA is different, but people who open their own Amazon store and are trying to do e-commerce, okay, through the Amazon store, a lot of them get shut out, little guys, because they can't compete once they get bestsellers going, right? Amazon undercuts them. I've heard the story over and over again. So why wouldn't they do it to influencers? We've already agreed to give them our content. Okay. Now we're just agreeing to let them give it to the brands. Now, would that be so bad? Well, the problem is, if it's on their website, you're not getting any credit for it, right? That's number one. And number two, people in the groups have gotten their content taken down in copyright infringement, saying that it was a duplicate content of something already on Amazon. Okay. No good. No bueno. Right? That's no bueno. So, the problem is, and even if this is not true, even if they're not doing this, the simple fact remains that these platforms, these things change all the time. They change all the time. They can change the rules tomorrow. You've already signed the agreement and they just change the rules. Okay. Now you're stuck in the agreement. So the thing is, you got to be diversified. You got to be like Amazon influencers, 5 streams of income. I just went live for an hour for a stream for a company that's paying me to do a live stream. So you also got your on-site traffic, your off-site traffic, right? You got your brand deals that you're making money to make videos, and then you got your reselling of the products we're going to talk about all of this in the stream, right? Hey, Ken's here. What's going on, buddy? See you. You're very hard working. See you all the time. Um, oh. So again, throwing off my game. Throwing off my game. Um, so the brand deals. Okay. So it's never been more important to have that Rolodex, to have that contact list of all of the people you've done work with in the past, all those Chinese sellers. And if you're like me, I'm trying to find a way to get into the U.S. sellers more and more. Um, a lot harder, but when you get into a good relationship with one, it's profitable. They pay more for sure. They pay more. But the Chinese sellers, you want to have that Rolodex, okay? That email list, that DM list that you can reach out to now and tell them, hey, now I'm on TikTok. All those Amazon people now they're hearing about TikTok shops, and if you could turn around and say, hey, I'm on TikTok as well. If I can do this product, I can do it on Amazon for an extra $20, right, or an extra $50, an extra $1 million. What's your fees? I don't know, right? But I'm getting paid in at least 3 different deals on TikTok. Most of it's free. Most of those deals are free, and if you're introduced on TikTok to these brands, they're expecting it to be free. But now I got that Rolodex of people that are trying to get into the TikTok shop, and I can open that door and I can charge them, okay? Because I already have the relationship with them. And so that's why the Rolodex is important. Now, that's TikTok. That's the next best thing. There's going to be another platform in 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, because there's going to be another one in 5 years, okay? And if you have that Rolodex of contacts, you can move around from platform to platform. You just have to play by the rules of the game you're playing. So TikTok rules are different than Amazon rules. A TikTok video is a completely different animal than an Amazon video. An Amazon video is a completely different animal than a YouTube video, right? I always say a YouTube video, people want to see soup to nuts, A to Z, how it works, everything, all the features. They want to see the whole thing. Where Amazon videos, they want to see they want to answer questions to make a purchase. So they want to see certain things, right? TikTok is all about quick, getting their attention, showing it working quickly, cute, fast, and getting them to make a purchase. So each platform is different, okay? But you have to be ready to go there, and you have to be able to move around, and you have to have that contact list, okay? Now, I reach out to my contact list like at least once a month. You should do it at least once a quarter, okay? Where you reach out to them, and like I'm saying now, I just sent an email out to a bunch of them saying, it's mid-August. We're starting to gear up for Q4. We're back to school. We're doing all that kind of stuff. We're getting ready to do stuff. Anything that needed to be filmed, anything you needed that needed to be filmed outside or videoed outside, let's get going. Let's get that to me. I'm ready to go before the weather starts changing. We get those videos in, and so I did all of that, and I got a few responses, and that's how I stay busy, right? You just keep, and you do the same thing with the DMs. Now, how do you do that? Well. You can go to your Gmail. I use Gmail, right? And there's probably a better way. And I do have email lists and affiliate marketing, and I do, but I don't have an email list. These Chinese sellers, to get them to fill out a form is almost impossible. They won't fill it out. So I can't create an email list. They have to opt in by law. So they have to opt in. I just can't add them I can't add their email list their email to a list. That's illegal, right? So, but they won't sign the form. But what you do is you go to Gmail and you go to the address bar and you go A, and you'll see all the A's come down that you've been in contact with, and it's easy to figure out which ones are the sellers just by the names usually, and you just add them all to the list, and you go to B, and you go to C, and you go to D, and you might have 50 to 100 emails by the time you're done, right? And that's what you do. You send that out every quarter. And you do the same thing with DMs. You can do the same thing with DMs. You go up to the address bar and you click A. And you might not be able to click A to Z in one message. You may have to, click A, B, C, then D, E, F, and do it like that. But you can do that. But the hard part is keeping up with all the responses and juggling all that stuff, because you're going to get busy when you do that. You're going to get busy. So make sure you have the time to do it. Anyway, that's brand deals, right? And brand deals is, so how do you, if you're brand new, and none of you guys are brand new, but if you're brand new and you just got approved with your 3 videos and you're going through your house and you're doing all the stuff you're doing in your house, by the time you're done with that, by the time you have, 300 videos from the products you have, that your mother has, that your father has, that your kids have, that your siblings have, that your friends have, by the time you go through and get all those videos made, 3 to 500 videos that are in your storefront, you're going to start getting reached out to by brands, and they're going to push free products on you, which is great. Pick and choose. I want that. I want that. Don't take everything. Okay. I want that. I want that. I want that. Do videos on that. Start building your reputation. And then once you got them coming in, you can say, hey, listen, I loved working with you, for the free product, but I'm starting to get paid by other companies, by other sellers, and I'm getting busy. I still want to work with you. I'm getting paid $80 from these guys. I don't want to cut you out, but I'm not going to charge you 80. I'm going to charge you 40, right? And automatically he thinks he's getting a deal, and he might go for you. I mean, he may tell you to go shove it. I'm going to go and find more people to do it for free. But I have lost some, but I've also gained and kept some too. So I mean, it's and so that's how you move from free to paid. You ask. It's very simple. You ask, okay, and it's how you ask. You put it in a way where I'm trying to help you, help me, but and you can still send it to me for free. But I'm going to put it on the back shelf and get to it when I can, when I have no paid deals to do that day. It may be a week, maybe 2 weeks, but I'll get to it. But it may be a while, and honor your contact, because you can always turn them around eventually and get them to be paid. And they also move companies, these sellers, and which I've had a couple jump ship a couple of times and bring me around, which is good. Introduce you to other people, and then the old company reaches out to you again because there's a new agent in that company. So Rolodex is very important. You got to have that Rolodex going, okay? And like I said, the one thing that I've learned in all the time that I've been doing online stuff, affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, is change. It's always changing. Everything changes. Everything is always changing. You have to roll with the flow. That's why it's important to come to masterminds. That's why it's important to go to meetings and hang around other creators. It's like this isn't like The Office where you go to the water cooler and you talk to 3 or 4 other guys that are doing the same thing you're doing, and you find out what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and everybody's passing around ideas. This isn't like that. Content creation is you're in your room, you're in your studio, you're in your basement, you're in your garage, wherever it is you're doing content. And you're usually alone, and nobody understands what you're doing. Your siblings, your parents, your wives, your spouse, whoever it is, they really don't know anything about what you're doing. They don't know about your editing. They don't know all these things that you've learned. Is alien to them, right? They may indulge you and think it's great and be proud of you and all that nice stuff, but they really don't know anything about it, right? And you can't really go to them for advice. So you really need to be able to go to a mastermind. Now, I've got a link down in there. If you're on YouTube, go to youdidn't.know.live. You can sign up to the mastermind. We're doing it once a month on Sundays now, because every Sunday got to be too much. We're going to do it once a month on Sundays. Guys going to come in. It's like the water cooler. We're going to share our screen. It's like a Zoom type of thing where you can share your screen and microphone, and we talk back and forth. We ask you questions. This is what I'm doing this week. This is what I'm doing this week. And, we hang around. And it's usually around 10 o'clock Eastern time on Sundays. And like I said, we're down to once a month because, like I said, every week got to be too much. So sign up for that if you're interested in it. I'm in a couple of other masterminds. Cameron's in one Monday mornings with me. I do the one on Friday. And you have to stay in touch. You have to keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on, right? So the other thing that, speaking of finger on the pulse, was deep linking, Amazon deep linking, right? So I've been hearing about it for about a year now. You got a deep link, and I understand the whole thing, so I'll run through it quick. My understanding of deep linking is if you do, and this is all off-site traffic, guys, off-site traffic, which is what you really need to focus on. If you're not doing it already, try and figure out YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok. Find a way to drive traffic to Amazon. They like that. So anyway, deep linking is if you send your affiliate link, your site stripe link in a YouTube video or a Facebook post or a TikTok profile, right? That the person who clicks that link is not going to go, because Amazon and TikTok, Amazon and YouTube, they don't play ball together on the same team. So they're not going to let it just open up. So Amazon is going to pop up. They're going to have to sign into their account. Now, the theory is you lose half your sales because people are on the move. They're on their phone. They don't have time. They don't know their password off the top of their head or whatever it is. They get busy. Any interruption in the sales process, you're going to lose a percentage of people, right? So that's what deep linking is. Deep linking is it's going to bypass that, and when they click that button, the deep link, it's going to open up on the Amazon page with no hiccups, with no problems. So you don't lose those sales. You don't lose those potential buyers. So that's deep linking, and there's a bunch of things. There was a bunch of agencies that did deep linking, and I'm not going to run through names because it doesn't matter, right? What I heard could be possible, maybe not, but Amazon has its own, and Amazon partners with companies all the time. So they partnered with this deep linking company, and it's their sponsored deep link company. And from what I'm hearing is, and this is from some of the fashionistas that I talk to in some of these groups that are very big on offsite traffic with fashion. Okay, and they're saying, that Amazon is pushing these links, okay, and suppressing Genius and those other ones, okay. And this is called post tap. All right, post tap. Now, let me see. I know how to do this. Okay, we're going to share this. Post tap. All right. Actually, I'm going to hide it and sign in. Oh, come on. Can you imagine the stupid, are you a robot? All right, do I have to do the spaces? Oh, I'm getting mad. I'm getting really angry. That's what it is. I had to put spaces in between. All right, come on, Seamus. Focus. All right, we're gonna share the screen now. Bum, bum, bum. Here it goes. All right. So this is what it is, and it's pretty much what anything else is. You got your destination, so you're gonna paste your URL to be shortened, so that's your site stripe link right up there, and then you're gonna give the link a name. So if you want to call it, Charbroil Barbecue Grill, right? Or 50% off today only, or whatever you want to call the link name, you can put the link name in there. And if you want to optionally put tags in, and I have to say, I don't know what tags would do, if that helps you in any way. And then you go down here and accept all, and it would give you the deep link. Okay, the deep link. So that's post tap, and you can sign up to post tap. I did a search for post tap. I wouldn't, it's free, and you use that to deep link your Amazon offsite traffic. And supposedly, because they are an Amazon partner, when you go to sign in, it pops up, sign in with your Amazon account. They're an Amazon partner, right? So Amazon promotes, the new thing, any social media platform, whatever the new thing is, the new filter, the new sticker, the new whatever, the new music, whatever the new thing is, that's what they push. So this is the new thing on Amazon. So I'm sure they're going to be pushing that, and that's post tap, Amazon deep linking. Let me know what you think. Do you use deep linking? What kind of deep linking do you use? Leave a comment down there. What do you think about deep linking? Is it worth it? I mean, I never did it because, first of all, I didn't want to pay for another service. Second, this is free. Second of all, I was a little lazy about it, to be honest. So I have modest offsite traffic, and I could probably have better offsite traffic, but I don't really focus on it because the traffic, my YouTube traffic, and is not outstanding to the point where I have to say, oh, hey, wait a minute, my sales aren't matching my YouTube traffic. They're actually better. than you would expect. So, so that's deep linking, and we'll keep going. The next thing was the vanity metric, the Amazon stars. The Amazon stars was the next thing, and then we're going to talk about them stealing your content. We were talking about that. We talked about it already, but the Amazon stars. Now, first of all, they're tricking you. I think this is like a zinger, a backdoor. That they're holding that carrot, that worm out there for you, and you're going to grab it. So everybody wanted to be in Creative Connections, and it was an invite-only thing. And all you heard was, "How do I get into Creative Connections? How do I get into Creative Connections?" Is a great program, right? I'm making a lot of extra money on content that I've already made. You go in, you opt into programs, you check what items are running campaigns. You sign into those campaigns of stuff you've already done products for. Already done videos for, and then you upload those videos into those campaigns. You don't have to do any extra videos. You can and you should. You don't have to. You can just upload the content that's already working for you, and you'll automatically make extra sales. I make extra money every month just from doing that. Not any new content at all, right? And really good. But the problem is now I got invited like a long time ago. I really didn't even realize how or why I got invited, but I got invited and I got in. Apparently, a lot of people didn't get invited. A lot of new people weren't invited in, and it was a big thing. Well, now, if you're bronze, you're automatically going to be in Creative Connections. So bronze is the least of them, right? And bronze is, I think, if you make $50 in sales, or I forget what it was, one sale a month or something, you'll be a bronze. Very easy metric to make it was, right? So you'd be a bronze, and you automatically into Creative Connections, right? Then silver was a little bit more perks. Gold was a little bit more perks, but nothing to say, hey, great. Now I can do this. Now I can do that. Now I'm silver. Now I'm gold, right? There was nothing that I saw in there, right? Let me know if you think different. Then it was platinum, which was, well, the gold actually says that you're going to start getting invites to events, right? I don't believe it. Platinum, it says you're going to get invited to events, online events and offline events, and you're going to get care packages, right? Pretty cool. Now, how do you get into these tiers? I think I have the thing saved up here, but the way it is by sales, right? But it resets every 90 days. So if you have a good month and you make platinum, but you don't have another good month, you'll drop back down to gold or silver or whatever. You have to maintain that every 90-day period. Okay. Now, in that 90-day period, you can jump from gold to platinum or from silver to gold for that period, right? But then you would have to maintain it to keep it. Okay. Now, I didn't see. Now, there's a diamond that I've heard about that's for the big influencers, right? But my biggest thing is now they're letting everybody into Creative Connections. And why are they letting everybody into Creative Connections? Because they're stealing your content. If you're in Creative Connections, you opt into this where they can third party sell your content, right? You're opting in, and I'll do it again. I'll say it again here. It's section 4.2, okay, in the Creative Connections Associate Policy. Now you can go right on the Amazon Associates in your account and go right there and find it. The Associates Policy, the Creative Connections Associate Policy. Section 4 is license, okay, creative license, and then 4.2 is sub-license. It says Amazon can sub-license, okay, which means they're getting paid for it. Amazon can sub-license any of the foregoing rights. So any of the rights that was in the previous paragraph, which was about giving away all your content, to third parties in connection with the Creative Connections program. For example, to operate a website owned by Amazon, subject to such third-party compliance with the restrictions set forth in this Section 4. Now, Section 4 was blah, 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 blah. In all languages to do the following. In connection with the Creative Connections program, use, copy, reproduce, distribute, transmit, perform, and display the creator content, or in connection with the Creative Connections site or any other website or other online point of presence, mobile application, browser integration, social account, service, or feature owned or operated by Amazon or any of its affiliates, collectively display sites, including reporting on such creator content to brands. Okay, so I mean, read it for yourself. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. It's definitely in there. So if they wanted to, they could. Okay, it's definitely in there that the language, like I was telling somebody in the meeting, you could let's go ask a lawyer. He says, right. So I said, yeah, well, you can ask 10 lawyers to get 10 different answers. You got to ask the judge. You got to ask the judge. It doesn't matter. You get all the lawyers together in the world. They can't make a decision. They're just going to plead their case. The judge is going to make the decision, right? So I mean, like, don't ask the lawyer. He's reading it as good as you can, right? So that's them stealing your content, and that you got till August 20th to opt out of the Creator Connections program. Now they sent an email saying, "Click here to opt out." Now I didn't opt out, right? It says you can opt out at any time, so I'm waiting to see what's going on. Hopefully I'm wrong. The sky is falling. The sky is falling, Chicken Little. But somebody has to be the advocate. Somebody has to be crying to the town crier, saying something's fishy in Alcatraz here. Something's stunking. Because why else would they open that and leave it in open language so that they could do things such as selling your content, sub-licensing your content, right? What do you think about that, sub-licensing your content? Now, when I was first in the program and I first signed it, and then I perused it quickly, because you read it, but you read it fast. You don't really, you're in a hurry. I kind of just assumed that my link would be with my content. It never said yes or no, but I just assumed it would be. But it never says yes or no anywhere where your link will follow you, that you'll get credit, you'll get commissions for your content. It doesn't say it either way, right? So who knows? So that's them stealing your content, right? The next thing we're talking about today is, the reselling. We talked about the brand deal part of it. We talked about Amazon Influencer being 5 streams of income. 5 streams of income. You got the live streams. I just did a live stream earlier today. I got paid to do the live stream, and I'll get paid to cut that up into videos. Excellent. When you can get it to work, it works great. Love it. So you got live stream. You get your on-site traffic, which is your Shoppable videos, right? Then you got your off-site traffic, which is your off-site traffic, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Pinterest, your Pinterest, right? Whatever you're using, or your websites, your blogs, whatever you're using to drive traffic to Amazon, right? That's your off-site traffic, right? Then you got your brand deals that the brands are sending you free products, and you're charging them anywhere from, $10 to $1,000, whatever you charge, right? And it's different for everybody. So, what's your hour worth or what's your time worth, and start there. But the reselling of the products is the fifth one, right? Is the reselling of the products is the fifth one. And how do you do that? So right now it's garage sale season, right? And now I've been busy the past couple of weeks. We had some rain, so I didn't do it. But I'm getting ready to do some this weekend. Do a garage sale, put everything out there. Now the funny thing about the garage sale, now this is only one way. We're going to run down through a couple other ways that you guys probably already know. What's your favorite way to get rid of your content? I mean, your products, your free products. So everything is in the box, brand new, used one time. Most stuff is used one time to do a video, maybe 2 times to do a video, and they're still in the box, brand new. So when the whole garage sale is all new stuff in the box, people are walking around going, "What is going on here? Did this guy just knock over a truck or something?" And so I'd have to tell them I'm an influencer. I do review videos, and these are all brand new products. They're sent to me, blah blah blah. And then you got to haggle and get a good price. Now, of course, you got it for free, so anything is gravy. But I also carry my phone around with me, right? And if you have the Amazon app on there, which you should have the Amazon app on there, the Amazon shopping app. So you go to the shopping app right there, and then up here on the top is a little camera, right? It's a square with a circle in it. It doesn't really look like a camera, but it's a camera. You push that button, right? And you can take a picture of anything and it'll tell you. So if I take a picture of this remote, it comes up that it's the remote. Okay. So in the garage sale, I say that this is this thing, take a picture of it, show them this is what it sells on brand new for Amazon, and I'll give it to you for this price, and haggle with them. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Nice way to back up the product that you're saying, hey, it's worth this much. It's right here on Amazon. That's how much it's worth, brand new. I'm not going to give it to you for that price, but this is what I think is fair, right? Not for nothing. Fair is fair, right? Reselling products is the garage sale. The other thing is Facebook Marketplace. Now, I don't do Facebook Marketplace a lot because every time I try to do it, it's a big hassle. First of all, I only do one product at a time because it gets confusing answering 10 different people from 10 different products. But is this thing available? Will you take $1 for it? Will you meet me at 2:00 in the morning behind the McDonald's? Can I come to your house? At midnight. It got to be a lot of back and forth, and then things weren't selling. So, a lot of people have success with it. I don't have the time to have success with it, really. I don't think. So that's Facebook Marketplace. It works. It's good. Not what I'm looking for. Whatnot is a platform. It's kind of like eBay meets Twitch, maybe, where you're online, you're live. It's a live show like this. I have products. People are already vetted as buyers. They put their credit card in to be in this website, right? And it's an auction setting. So you say, I have this item right here. It's blah 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 blah. We're going to start the auction off at $5, and people start bidding on it, right? And you could get good price, you can get not a good price. The thing about that is everything is $8 shipping, pretty much. It's $8 shipping for that, unless the buyer buys more than one thing, and then they get a deal. And I've done a few of these streams where one buyer would buy like 5 or 6 things, and so their shipping would be worth it, right? And a lot of these people are resellers looking to buy stuff to resell. There are a lot of clothing people, a lot of gaming people, a lot of cards, trading cards, and collectibles are on there, and a lot of fashion, right? Vintage T-shirts are big in there, and of course, reselling electronics are big right now, and so Whatnot is a good thing, and if you go look at my Whatnot video and check the description, there'll be a link to get in there. And it's an affiliate link, but it's also, if you get referred, you get approved faster. If you don't get referred, they make you prove where you get your products from. Okay, like all I had to do because I got referred was I took a picture of me with my products behind all the boxes behind me. Said I'm an Amazon reseller. I didn't have to show the receipts and where my warehouse was, but that's if you click the link and get in there. So do that if you need it, if you want to get it, do it that way, because otherwise they're going to make you jump through hoops. And it's not a big affiliate. I get a one-time payment for that, I think. Anyway, of course you got eBay. Now eBay works really well for a lot of people. I got banned on eBay a long time ago for doing retail arbitrage. When I first started doing online stuff in 2017, I was doing retail arbitrage, and eBay found out that I wasn't shipping from my address, that I was shipping from different addresses all the time, and they ended up flagging me for drop shipping, which is against their terms of service. So what I was doing was I was going to sites like Walmart, Amazon. And like one of my favorite ones, the example was the cubic zirconia earrings. So Walmart would have the cubic zirconia earrings for $9.99. So I would take a screenshot of the cubic zirconia earrings on Walmart, and I would post it on eBay, right? So I'd post it on eBay, and I would say these cubic zirconia earrings on sale for $24.99. So someone would send me $24.99 for those earrings. Then I would go to Walmart, buy them for $9.99, keep the $10, and put in that guy's address, and Walmart would ship it to him. So I never had the product. I didn't have to have the money. I got the money in from him, and then I spent it, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy business model. People make a lot of money doing it. What stopped me from getting, first of all, I got shut down eBay, which was a problem. But second was customer service was a pain in the butt. People were always like, hey, I didn't get my stuff. Hey, it was broken. They want to return it. Now, Walmart had a great return policy. They would take it back, no problem, and I'll get credit. But it was a lot of legwork, it was a lot of footwork, it was a lot of emails back and forth, customer service. Not interested in customer service, so I stopped doing that. Because when I got my eBay account shut down, I could have went and made another eBay account, fraudulently, or maybe my wife's account or something. I could have kept going, but the customer service was wearing on me, so I stopped doing it. So that's reselling. Those are your options. Do you guys have any other options for reselling that you could think of that I didn't touch on? There might be some other things as well, but there are other auction sites, I think. So now also we're talking about Walmart Creator was the other thing we're going to talk about. So I just started a YouTube channel. I'm letting it mature a little bit. I'm letting it ferment, getting it ready. That YouTube channel's in a niche. I got a couple of videos ready to go. We're going to start going, and I'm going to use the Walmart Creator Program, and I'm going to do a video on that soon about how to create your Walmart affiliate links in the niche. So let's say the niche was knitting, and you wanted to show in the video you're using knitting needles, a bunch of yarn, and a certain machine, right? And so you go to Walmart. Walmart sells almost everything that Amazon sells. You go to Walmart, you search for the items, you get the links, you put them in your description of your video, you drive the traffic to Walmart. Okay, Walmart is an 18% commission. All right. Why would you send something to Amazon for 1 to 2% commission when you could send it to Walmart for 18%, right? Electronics, I think, was 10% at Walmart. Electronics is like less than 1%, I think, on Amazon. So definitely worth it. If Walmart sells it, definitely worth putting the Walmart link in the YouTube video, right? Definitely worth it. Probably worth putting your Walmart storefront in your TikTok description or in your link tree or whatever you're using. I don't use Linktree, I use Beacon. You can check Beacon down there. Now, I should have mentioned I got a free course if you check Beacon out down there. And the free course is how to make yourself attractive to brands, find the brand deals. Basically, it's 5 or 6 videos of 1 minute long of the steps you need to take. Your storefront, your banner, your description, all these things you need to do so that brands will find you. Okay, so that's for new influencers, people who are just getting started. Maybe you just got your first 3 videos done, and the first question everybody asks is, how do I get free stuff? Well, that's how you get free stuff. You watch that little quick course that I made up. It's going to take you less than 10 minutes to watch the whole thing. And if you implement all of those things, by the time you're done doing all the videos in your house, the brands will be reaching out to you, and that's a fact. So the Walmart program is definitely worth doing, and I'm gonna start doing it this weekend. I'm gonna upload and get started probably Thursday or Friday. I'll probably upload it and get it going and see how the traffic goes for Friday. Do it for a Friday launch. The niche. I'm gonna disclose the niche. So follow me, subscribe to the channel, and you'll follow me on that journey. I'm gonna disclose the niche. The niche is not a niche that everybody would want to be in. It's not an easy niche. It's a difficult niche. It's not a niche that can be monetized easily. That's why I'm doing it. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use exclusively Walmart links to try and promote this, because I won't be able to monetize this channel. Okay, pretty wild. So you might want to know what that is. You might say, "Hey, that's interesting. I got to find out what that is. What is that? What is he talking about? What niche is that?" So stay tuned for that. And once I get it rolling, I'll let you know. I got no problem letting you know everything. Full disclosure, because like I said, you're probably not going to follow and do the same thing there. Focus, Seamus. You got to focus. TikTok affiliate is the next thing we got discussions today. I'm plugging along on TikTok shop affiliate right now. I've got in my one store, in my one account, I've got 24 violation points. You get 26 and your account gets shut down. So I am being very careful with that account for at least 90 days, because 90 days, some of those points are going to come off and I'll have a little breathing room. But I'm not doing any kind of funny business, any kind of trying to trigger the algorithm. I'm just putting out plain, bland, generic videos right now. Nothing's hitting, nothing's going viral. Making some sales, a few bucks a day, not much, more like $20 a day. But when I did have stuff go viral, I made $5,000 in 3 days. So I mean, it's worth going viral. Now, not only do they go viral, the brands that want ad codes, because they're going to put ads to your video. Once they put ads to your video, that even helps it go viral. So the one video went viral to like 1 million, and they put ads to it, and it was 3 million by the end of the weekend. So it was like boom. So it's not easy getting these viral videos. Let me know what you do to get viral videos, because my latest violation was I said stamina in the video, or I actually said it in the description, right? And they said I made an outrageous claim, and it was the only thing that I really said, other than no, it was the only thing, because, and the funny part was that video, I took the script from a viral video that was already a viral video. I took that script and I wrote it down, and I was in the video. I did the video, but I used that exact script, and they flagged it for unrealistic claims. I think something like that it was. Unrealistic claims. So there you go. TikTok affiliate. But that's what I'm doing on there, and getting brands sent to me every day. Getting products sent to me every day. I actually got 3 products sent to me from the company that I went viral with twice, and I'm looking forward to going viral with them again. Now, Chuck over there, Chuck the Fuck Duck, was my first viral product. This was my first viral video. I went viral with him, and it was me. It was 5 or 6 clips of him sitting, on a rock, a log, a bench, right? Something like a windowsill, right? It was just like 3-second clips, boom, boom, and it was, and the music was, boom, shit, there she is, boom, there she is, boom, there she is, right? And so, and it went viral, and I sold a crap ton of these things. But the commissions weren't big. I think I was making like 40 cents each one or something like that, right? Because it was like 10% on a $4 item or $6 item or something like that. So going viral isn't always great. You got to have the right commissions and the right price on the product. Don't waste your time on these $3, $4, $5 items, because going viral ain't going to make you a lot of money. You want to have something that you're going to be making like $10 a sale, something like that, and the other viral videos that I had, they were $6 and $7 a product, so it definitely was a big difference when I went viral that time. As I told you, it was like $5,000. It kept making money, but it was like $5,000 in 3 days, and then it kind of tapered off a little bit. But so that's TikTok shop affiliate. Very worth it. Get the 5,000 followers. If you don't have 5,000 followers, get them. There's a lot of ways people talk about getting 5,000 followers. You can be controversial. There's plenty of controversial niches you can get into. I wouldn't do politics. You can do politics, but politics can. What happens is people can flag your account, so you're open to being flagged and shut down from the opposite side of what you're saying, right? So and I think that's what happened to me. I did a video for, I had a T-shirt saying none of the above. Just said none of the above with a check mark. And I said, I'm not happy with either party. This is my shirt, none of the above. You know, show everybody how you feel. And it got flagged. I don't know why it got flagged, but I'm assuming somebody turned me in from one of the sides. That's what I think. You know, and my TikTok shop got shut down. And then it get shut down. It got suspended. I was like, oh, you know, suspension. What is that? Am I going to get a week, a month? What kind of suspension am I going to get? 10 years. 10 years suspension on that shit. Can you imagine? So, yeah, so the shop is still open, but I can't make any commissions on those items for 10 years, right? Or something like that. And I can't promote items in that carousel for 10 years. I can't promote anything in that shop for 10 years or something like that. But I can still do affiliate stuff on the other side, so I don't care. So that's the TikTok shop, and we're going to leave with the YouTube channel. All right, we're going to end on the YouTube channel. If you don't have one, you should have one. You should make one. The YouTube channel you should have more than one. Okay, you should have one for your content, for review videos. Park all your stuff on YouTube. Every review video you ever make, put on YouTube. For copyright, to save your butt, because you have it on a certain date that you uploaded it to YouTube. It's your content. You can always fight for it later. And YouTube is the best at finding people stealing your content. So it's very, very good. That being said, what I like about YouTube is that it's a search engine, right? And SEO, search engine optimization. If you do the right thing and you do search engine optimization and people watch your content, you're going to go viral. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. Okay. So watch time is key. Keeping people engaged is key. Just like anything else, watch time is key. You got to keep them watching to the end, or as much as possible. You want to have 70% in the first 30 seconds, 70% staying, and you want to keep it above 50 for the rest of it. If you trigger the algorithm, right, you're going to make sales and you're going to get views, because it doesn't matter how many subscribers you got. That's why I like YouTube. Same thing with TikTok. It doesn't matter how many followers you have on TikTok. If you get watch time on any of these platforms, you're going to get views. Watch time is key. Keeping them watching is key, and that's the hook, transitions, different movements and pop-ups and scene changes and all that kind of stuff to keep them interested. Keep them blinking and keep them engaged. Every time the scene changes, it gets them engaged again, re-engaging them all the time. And that's how you keep watch time, and that'll trigger the algorithm. Trigger the algorithm, that's how you get sales, because it's all percentages. So average is going to be 1% conversion on so you get 10,000 views, you're going to get 1% conversion. But you get 10,000 views, like let's say 1,000 people click your link, but only out of those 1,000 people that click the link, 100 people buy. So it works, but excuse me. Anyway, get a YouTube channel. All right. So that's that. What time is it? We're going to get going. It's getting late. It's Tuesday night. Now it's Wednesday, coming up on Wednesday. I'll see you next time. Sign up for the mastermind once a month. On Sundays, we go and we meet and we talk shop. You want to be there. Okay. Have a good night. And I will talk to you again next Tuesday. We go live every Tuesday and various other times. So stay tuned. Get on the mailing list.